that we're going to have the second Central Philippines Tourism Expo that's coming July 19, 20, and 21 dito po sa SM City, Puerto Princesa. So this is a collaborative effort of Department of Tourism Central Philippines Regional Offices composed of Calabarzon, which is 4A, Mimaropa, 4B, Bicol Region 5, Western Visayas, Region 6, Central Visayas, Region 7, and Eastern Visayas, Region 8. So, ito po, ang partner namin po dito ay of course, the Palawan Tourism Council. Sila po ang aming exhibitor, ang aming exhibit partner. So, yeah, sila po yung manage na ating exhibit. Then for the City Tourism Office and the Palawan Tourism Office or the Provincial Government of Palawan. So, sila po yung mga tulong amin. Also, yung 3 days na po ito, meron po tayong iba't ibang activities. We invited the stakeholders to present po their products, tourism products on stage. Then may mga sustainability resource speakers po tayo. Yan. Bali, puno-puno po yung ating 3 days na yon. Meron din po tayong business-to-business matching session. Nagagawin po sa Best Western Hotel. Marami po tayong mga tour operators nationwide. So, all the DOT regional offices from North, Central, Visayas, and Mindanao will be coming over with their tour operators po. They will showcase po their rich culture, yung mga tourism assets po nila, and also yung mga tourism offerings po. So sana po matulungan nyo kami to spread the word sa mga inyong FB accounts, sa lahat po ng social media, and also Palawan News is here. Yeah, yun po. Sana matulungan nyo po kami. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Ma'am Gladys. Thank you so much. So at this juncture po, bubuksan na po natin ang floor for your question. To our media friends, i-request po sana namin na yung mga questions natin is for the event lang muna po, Central Philippines Tourism Expo. And then, please state your name, tsaka yung agency po kung saan kayo connected. And then, one question, and then you're allowed to have one follow-up question lang muna para po to give way to the others, members na ating pong press. Thank you. So, for the first question,
Tangay.
Siyempre, ang original Tangay ng Bayan, Tangay Roel Caralipio, DZIP Radyo Palawenyo.
Magandang hapon po, Roel Caralipio sa Radyo Palawenyo. Central Philippines Tourism Expo. Sino po yung ating target na makuha ang turista na pumunta sa Central Philippines? Local, foreign, ano po yung inaasahan ninyo?
Thank you po sa question. Of course, our target, yung mga local tourists natin and also the foreign tourists, and magkaroon tayo ng connectivity soon sa mga ibang regions ng Pilipinas. So, yun po yung gusto nating ma-reach natin or achieve.
Madagdag ko lang. Itong expo na, this is not only for the tourists, no? This is also parang connecting different mga travel agencies, and then of course showcasing ng mga product sa mga local, sa mga domestic mga domestic product, kasi this is not only for the Central Philippines May mga taga Mindanao dito. So kaya ito yung pinaka-the best na time na pasyalan din kasi hindi nyo kailangan pumunta sa kanilang mga region, no? Dito makikita nyo yung best product na dalhin nila dito. So kaya napakaganda na pasyalan itong event na ito para talagang matikman din natin kung wala tayong kakayahan na mag-travel around the Philippines. So ito na yung pagkakataon na matikman din natin yung mga produkto nila at makita natin kung ano yung meron sila. Pero ito yung pinakamaganda doon kasi mayroong business to business tayong na opportunity para naman ito sa mga tourism player para magkaroon ng palakasin yung ugnayan ng bawat mga travel agency, so magbatuhan ng mga turista. So ang Puerto Princesa ngayon 70% ng tourist arrival is domestic. No? Yan ang pinakamalaki nating source ng tourism sa Puerto Princesa. Kaya maganda rin na targetin natin ang ating local market.
Okay, thank you so much. May follow-up question.
Sir Toto, 70% domestic. Pero dito po, ang Department of Tourism, January to June, mas malaki na po yung ating foreign tourists na bubisita sa Mimaropa. From January to June, 493,000 foreign, 487,000 domestic, and more than 6,000 overseas Filipino. So sa Puerto Princesa po, 70% domestic.
Ito yung kasi yung sinasabi mo kanina is number. Pero kung i-convert mo into percentage, makikita mo yung ilang percent talaga yung tourist arrival. So relatively, mga doon naglalaro yan. 30% tourist arrival natin, foreign, domestic lahat. So ang Puerto Princesa, siguro mga around nasa 600,000 tourist arrival for the first half of the year. Ngayon, so kung i-break down mo yun, doon mo makita na majority doon, domestic. No? Pagdating sa foreign naman, ang Puerto Princesa number 1 pa rin. Sa ngayon, yung US. No? US, France, Germany, doon yan naglalaro ngayon. Before pandemic, tangin number 1 Asian. Korea, Taiwan, Chinese, pang-fourth lang Americans. No? Pero ngayon, because of siguro palikatan, kaya nagda-number 1 yung US at saka Europe. Ang natin Asian medyo bumaba sa ngayon.
Maybe the data po, buong Palawan po yan, pero mas marami pa rin po talaga yung domestic. Sa ibang area sa Palawan, mas marami po ang foreign. Like, like El Nido.
Palawan po dito.
Thank you so much, Sangay Ruel. Next po, question from Joel Contribida ng DYPR.
Palawan Times.
Palawan Times.
Dami mo kasi.
Yeah, good afternoon. Kay ma'am po, question lang, may target revenue po ba tayo na for this CPTEX na mababuy out from the tours and accommodation? And how many exhibitors do we have for this?
Wait lang. Pause 10 seconds.
Ako ba?
We have 43 exhibitors, 16 regional, and 28 private, and 7 local government units, pero from Palawan.
Target revenue.
Target revenue, siguro ibibigay ko po kay Sir Vix.
Hi, good afternoon. So Rick Surfos from Palawan Tourism Council. We are so glad and happy that nag-push through Central Philippines Tourism Expo here in Puerto Princesa, here in Palawan. We would like to thank, of course, our President BBM, and of course Secretary Frasco will be coming over this July 19. So please come over, join us in the festivities. We are so thankful na push ng Mimaropa DOT, Mimaropa 4B, no? Pakipalakpakan naman to hold it here, as well as Mayor Byron with his support, and si Gov Socrates. We are hosting the second Central Philippines Tourism Expo. Napakaganda ng question a while ago. Ano ba yung tina-target natin? Is it foreign tourists, domestic tourists, or is it just us, Filipinos, and everyone in between? Remember, napakaganda na mangyayari dito because from July 19 to 21, we have 16 regional DOT offices who will be here. Imagine that you can experience the Philippines within Puerto Princesa, within Palawan, within SM. So you can go around the Philippines already and experience the different cultures, the different attractions. And then hopefully, maingganyo natin with your channels, yung iba't ibang tao pa. Yun yung kagandahan ng social media. We are not just focused on the locals anymore. With your reach, all over the world, makikita ka agad yung mga nangyayari dito. So, 19 to 21, please come over. We are expecting a lot of freebies from the different regional offices. 16 po yan. We're not just talking about Central Philippines, no? We're not just talking about 4A, 4B, Region 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're expecting 16. Ang dami all over the Philippines. So kung hindi pa kayo nakaka-travel sa Mindanao or sa Northern Luzon, this is your chance to plan out your travel. We are also expecting revenue. Paano yung revenue? Dahil nga napaka-wide na ng reach ng social media, we are not just expecting revenue from this Tourism Expo. We are also expecting additional reach. No? We are also conducting a B2B. Ano po yung ibig sabihin ng B2B? Business to business. We are selling our mga attractions, all of the things that we have here in Puerto Princesa, yung mga established events natin, to the different buyers na dala ng DOT. Kaya ang laking tulong, ang laking pasalamat namin with DOT Mimaropa because we are connecting each and everyone. Hindi na lang po ang iniisip natin ay to sell Palawan to locals or to sell Palawan to ganito. We are selling or we are promoting Palawan to the different regional offices already, the different agencies from all over the Philippines. So, expected revenue, sa totoo lang, mababa lang po yung pinarent ng PTC. PTC is the one handling the exhibits. Very minimal po ang pina-rent natin. Tapos magaganda po, makikita nyo by July 19, napakaganda ng mga booths natin. Because we are not asking for big amount. What we are asking for is support, participation. That all the other local tourism establishments join us. And then yung push ng B2B. And then of course yung push nyo sa social media so that more people will join us here in SM, Puerto Princesa. More people from your channels see all the different regional tourism offices, kung saan sila pupunta. At malay nyo, mag-book na sila, i-plan na nila yung tour nila, not just here in Palawan, but of course we want to promote the entire Philippines. Experience the Philippines, no? Not just now, but ang plano namin is exponential itong mangyayaring CPTEX. So yun, for precise money, ang gusto lang naman po namin, mabawi ng mga exhibitors yung kanilang rent. But sa totoo lang, sa exposure pa lang, we're sure bawing-bawi na kaagad. Thank you.
So, madagdag ko lang, no? Kasi yung tanong, how much yung target na, no? So, itong CPTEX natin, ano kasi ito more on promotions, no? Marketing. So, alam naman natin pag marketing, hindi direct kaagad yung ang result, indirect siya. So, hindi kaagad makikita yung result na kumagkano, no? Pero, yung ma-reach natin, pwedeng mag-effect yan after a year, pero importante na papakilala natin yung ating mga lugar. So para pagdating ng isang turista gusto magbakasyon, nasa top of mind yung ating mga lugar natin na na-present natin. Yun yung pinaka-purpose nun. May market natin yung ating mga lugar.
In addition po, the Department of Tourism will organize post tours din po. So we're going to have on July 22 to 23 the city tour and Puerto Princesa Underground River extended tour. And for July 22 to 24 in Port Barton, San Vicente. And for July 22 to 24 South Palawan, featuring Nara and Quezon. So yung mga attend po dito sa post tours na to ay yung mga tour operators na dala ng ibang regions. Yun po. Para naman po makita nila kung gaano kaganda ang Palawan at kung ano yung offer natin.
Thank you po, ARD. May follow-up question ka pa kasama ko, Gerald. Thank you. Now from Palawan News, we have Miss Alexa Garcia.
Hello, this is Alexa Garcia from Palawan News. My question is that what are the preparations being made by all the tourism offices that are involved here, DOT Mamarapa, City Tourism, PTC, to cater such a big event, especially here in Palawan?
Kanino yun dapat ang tanong mo? Sa lahat?
Haba po ng preparations para last year po ba, sir? So, well, of course, yung venue na and sino ba yung magiging partners natin. Marami, mga stakeholders, the local government units. Thankful kami to Palawan Provincial Government and of course the Puerto Princesa City Government, Palawan Tourism Council. Ito talaga yung mga nakatulong. And of course the Puerto Princesa City Tourism Council. Kayo po, malaki pong tulong para ma-spread yung word na ito po, mag-invite po tayo ng mga locals, tourists to visit Puerto Princesa po at yung Central Philippines Tourism Expo.
May follow-up question si Miss Alexa.
I understand that this is the second CPTEX pa, Ma'am. What makes this CPTEX different from the first one? Like, what do you think is the significant difference?
Okay, significant difference. CPRD po.
So bukod sa yung first CPTEX ay ginawa sa Iloilo City, tayo naman dito sa Palawan. So ang ating team naman for this is Center for Philippine Tourism Sustainability and Conservation at number 1 tayo doon. So we will showcase the ecotourism, our UNESCO World Heritage Site, and a lot more. No? So yung mga nature-based tourism, and also the community-based. Sila yung talagang ma-manage itong mga sites na with LGUs, of course.
Thank you, ma'am. Now we have Miss Clea Kahayag ng Repetec.
Good afternoon po. Ibalik ko lang po yung question. Kay Sir Toto po, medyo hindi ko na nakuha, sir. Since marami tayong inaasahang bisita na darating, ano po yung mga preparation, naging preparation ng City Tourism Office when it comes sa accommodation?
Yung kasi po ng sabi na siya, no? So parang kami, yung ating tourism na sa accommodation ay medyo sanay na sila sa preparation, no? Kasi hindi na siya normal. Remember, mas mataas pa po yung tourist arrival natin before pandemic, no? Ngayon, so ngayon pa lang bumabawi, kaya naging happy na talaga sila dahil tumataas yung nila. Yun yung preparation naman doon sa office naman, sisigurado lahat ng ating mga TRE ay regulate, sumusunod doon sa kung ano yung lalo na sa mga standards na para may mga batas yan at saka sa city. Lahat yun, sisigurado namin na compliant sila doon, lalo na ating mga primary TRE para makapag-serve tayo ng excellent service doon sa ating mga artista na dumarating sa prinsesa. At sa ganun, sila rin yung magiging ambassador natin. Pabalik na sa kanang lugar, pag na-satisfied sila yung mag-encourage na bumalik dito sa lungsod at sa lalawin natin talaga.
Thank you, sir. Ms. Rhea, meron pang follow-up question? Okay na po yun. May isa pa akong follow-up question.
May mga challenges, kay Assistant Director po, may mga challenges po ba tayo na-encounter, ma'am? At paano po natin yun sinolusyonan?
So, very support po lahat na ating mga partners na the local government units, the councils, and also we have yung mga tourism accommodation natin. Nabanggit naman ni Sir Toto kanina, no? So as long as they comply with the DOT set standards, so okay naman po tayo. And recently, and I know nakapagkanda po sila ng FBSE, the Filipino Brand of Service Excellence. Yung mga frontliners po natin. So I hope all of you, alam niyo na po yung mabuhay gesture na ginagawa natin just to welcome our tourists or visitors. So lahat po ay ready naman na po.
Siguro madagdag to, no? Yung challenges lang natin dito lalo sa Civitex, no? Una-una kasi galing to sa ibang lugar. Yung ating airlines medyo kinakapos. Magkakasabay kasi minsan sa maraming events. Gaya ngayon, ang daming mga VIP na dumating. So yun lang, medyo mataas yung ating airfare. Yun yung mga challenges natin. At saka siyempre dahil malayo, yung mga produkto nila, medyo nahihirapan sila mag-transfer dito. No? Siyempre mga restrictions, yun yung mga challenges na normal naman na encounter. Pero pagdating sa preparation ng DOT, ng tourism, ng councils, ay smooth naman lahat, no? Maayos. So, as early as today, no? Nakikita nyo almost finished na yung mga booth na dapat ito sa 19 pa talaga. Pero ganun po ka-prepare yung team, no? Yung lahat dahil sa collaboration.
Yes, sorry, may dagdag lang ako. Kasi pinag-uusapan na natin yung preparations. Pwede bang palapakan natin yung PTC members, please? Tayo naman kayo dyan. Hindi na po natutulog yung mga yan for everything. Tapos, we'd love to thank also yung nag-aayos ng program, ng decors. Of course, JK, Tita Kim. Thank you for helping us, DOT. And of course, yung gumagawa ng D-Concept. So, you will see further on, when you see it on July 19 to 21, maraming ginawa si D-Concept. So, these are our partners. And of course, we'd like to thank SM. Thank you for accommodating us, Sir Grant. Thank you. So, yun, the challenges are, that's connectivity. But yun nga yung ginagawa natin sa Civitex. Just what Ma'am Gladys said. This is not just tourism. This is about us connecting with each and every Filipino here and abroad. So itong mga maliliit na challenges is minute compared to the support that the tourism sector, that everyone around us has given this Civitex. And this is also a testament that Puerto Princesa and Palawan is ready for a big event. You know, DOT is not gonna go here and say that gawa tayo ng event kahit hindi sila handa. No. Puerto Princesa and Palawan is ready for such a big event. Can you imagine 16 regional Department of Tourism offices will be here? Unheard of. Never sa Puerto Princesa have you heard of 60 regional tourism offices. So handang-handa na tayo. So we are very thankful that DOT has chosen Puerto Princesa and Palawan to put in the second CPTEX. And I'd like to answer yung difference ng CPTEX 1 and CPTEX 2. The biggest difference will be us, of course. You know, ibang-iba yung tayo. So we are hoping for everyone, for every Palawenyo, to welcome all this DOT personnel, all the visitors, all the tourists, no? The way Palawenyos are, no? We want to showcase that. Yan yung magiging ibang-iba from CPTEX 1. So yes, please join us July 19 to 21. Wala po kaming iniindang hurdles para lang mabigay sa inyo yung magandang CPTEX Year 2.
Alright, thank you so much. Nagulat ba kayo? Ako rin. Pangarap ko to eh. Okay, thank you so much, SM. Now, bibigyan po natin ng chance si Super Radyo. Ayan, DZBB. JB Wanich. Nag-uugong po yata. JB Wanich po. Dito ka, man from the north. Gentleman from the north, JB Wanich, please. Thank you.
Parang Sona. Anyways po, we're given the overview na sobrang laki po itong mangyayaring event na ito dito sa lalawigan ng Palawan. As you said, sir, kanina, napili yung Palawan. So I would like to ask, paano po napili yung Palawan to be the second venue for CPTEX?
Last year, nasa Iligo kami. So, during the dinner, nagtatanong parang nabanggit Palawan. So, tinanong ako ni Director Alabado, kaya pa ng Puerto mag-host? Sabi ko, kaya. Kasi gano'n ako confident. Kasi mas malaki na na-handle na event. At alam ko naman, hindi naman susuluhin ng Puerto yun. Lahat naman matutulog. Sayang yung opportunity kung tatanggihan natin. So ito na yung chance natin na ma-showcase yung buong Palawan sa buong Pilipinas. Hindi lang limited sa Pilipinas, sa buong mundo. Kasi magsishare siya, alam naman natin yung social media, ang daming nare-reach yan. So makita lang yung venue natin. Parang napakagandang opportunity. Kaya hindi ko talaga tinanggihan ito na hindi na ako nagdalawang isip na mag-oo na dito sa Puerto Princesa dahil itong CPTEX 2. Kasi first kasi sa Iloilo.
So in-offer po talaga ito sa atin?
Tinanong kasi kung kung kaya ba. Kasi yun na yung sabi ni Ma'am Gladys, yun yung parang tinuturo ka dito sa Palawan. So, kinonfirm mo na kung kakayanan mo hindi. Pero nag-uuna kagad ako. Siguro, madagdagan ni Ma'am Lati kasi siya doon yung yung kasama doon sa nag-uusap.
It was a unanimous decision among the Central Philippines Regional Directors ng DOT. So, talagang Palawan, after Iloilo, lahat sila nakaturo na sa Regional Director namin. So, the next is Palawan.
So gusto pala talaga nila yung Palawan. Anyways, kanina nasabi din po ni Sir Raffles na we're not just promoting our beautiful sceneries here in Palawan, we're also promoting the people of Palawan. Recently, meron pong nangyaring issue sa social media na kung saan nabash yung isang turista na pumunta dito sa Palawan. It is because nagbigay siya ng kanyang opinions about sa kanyang experiences sa Puerto Princesa in Palawan. Do we think na may malaking epekto po yun kung paano tayo tignan ng ibang mga tao sa ibang mga probinsya na yung mga Palawenyo ay medyo aggressive sa social media kapag ka natapakan yung kanilang ego or kapag ka na-question yung kanilang probinsya o yung syudad ng Puerto Princesa? Kay Sir Toto po.
Tuloy, sikat na naman yung Palawan ng Pero kita ko naman, titingnan niya yung mga comment, walang against sa Palawan, So, kasi opinion, respetuhan dapat eh. Kaya may opinion. Medyo weirdo lang kasi yung ang pagka-post. Parang hindi alam kung anong intention. Yun ang sabi nga na yung common sense hindi pagdating. At saka ikaw, pag turista ka, papunta ka sa isang lugar, sinesearch mo na kagad yan. Ano ba pupuntahan ko? Hindi pupunta ka na lang na parang blind ka, di ba? So, medyo hindi natin alam kung anong intentions, no? Nag-react lang ang taga-Palawan kasi medyo off yung off yung mga comment niya. Yung parang sisiraan niya yung Palawan. Kung ipa yung patentindi mo, negative yung sa Palawan. Alam naman, siyempre, taga-Palawan tayo. Hindi tayo papayag na sisiraan natin ng walang kwenta-kwenta, di ba? So, yun, hindi natin mapigilan yun, na mag-react yung mga tao kasi may kanya sila opinion, pero nakita na, majority, nakita talaga na off yung comment, no? yung post, kaya siguro ganun yung reaction.
Thank you po, Sir Toto. At this juncture po, tawagin natin si Miss Ruth Rodriguez ng DYPR.
At GMA.
At GMA National.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Miss Mitch. Good afternoon po sa inyo. My first question po is, how do you incorporate this year's theme, Center for Philippine Tourism Sustainability and Conservation, to the situation of the tourism industry and Puerto Princesa and Palawan, considering that this province and city has been doing this sustainability and conservation for a long time. And my second question is, I understand you'll be having a symposium during this 3-day event. Who are the speakers and where are they coming from? And gaano po ka-in-depth sila for this symposium na gagawin? Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. So, meron po tayo napiling 4 na resource speakers who will talk about sustainability. Ito po ay sina Ma'am Angelique Songko, the PASU po ng Tubataha Reefs Natural Park. She will share the sustainable tourism efforts in Tubataha, and that will be on July 20. Afternoon po at 4 p.m. Then to be followed by Sir Philip Bartile. He's an eco-agri-tourism advocate and development management professional. He's from Bulusan, Sorsogon. So Region 5 naman po yun. And he will talk about sustainable tourism best practices ng Bulusan. Then, on Sunday, July 21, Sir Emerson C. will discuss the conserving biodiversity to secure tourism enterprises. So, si Sir Emerson naman po is an editor of Reptile and Amphibian Database Philippines. Then, to be followed by Ma'am Celine Murillo of Nature Storyteller. She will discuss the Philippine biodiversity for sustainable tourism. So yun po lahat ay mangyayari this weekend.
Ako na.
Thank you po, Ma'am Gladys. And at this point, meron pa po ba kayong mga katanungan, mga tangay? Ay gusto ko po pala i-acknowledge yung Municipal Tourism Officer ng Taytay, Sir Joey Matiliano. Sir Joey, hello. Pwede niyo rin siyang tanungin. Biglang napasubo. Meron pa po ba? Yes, last question, I think. Sir Joel.
Thank you, Your Honor. My question is, aside from the destinations, the accommodations, and the people, malaking factor sa CPTEX is the food and the legacy. My question is to Sir Don, what are the highlights from Puerto and Palawan na we are showcasing Palawan foods and delicacies?
Actually, for CPTEX, may mga nakaschedule tayong mga fellowship with other provinces. Yun po. Isu-showcase natin doon yung kung ano yung mga food offerings ni Puerto Princesa. And of course, with all the regions present during the event.
I think meron tayong mga dinner host. Sa first night po natin will be Calabarzon and Mimaropa. So alam naman natin ang Calabarzon, puro mga coconut yan, puro mga gata, di ba? Ang Mimaropa naman, we will showcase the Marinduque delicacies, the food. And ang second night naman po natin, if I'm not mistaken, Region 6 and Region 7. Then, ang last night naman po ay Bicol and Region 8.
For Puerto Princesa naman, we have a welcome, may mga welcome luncheon naman tayo, and para to welcome all our guests and to showcase what we have.
Ano po yung sir doon?
Baka ang Central Philippines is not only Palawan ang i-showcase namin na. So dala pa rin naman namin yung Mimaropa. So it's not only Palawan. So may mga food tayo na i-showcase ng other provinces ng Mimaropa.
I'd like to add, yun yung kagandahan for this CPTEX. Central Philippines Tourism Expo. So Region 4A, 4B, Region 5, tapos you have the Eastern, Central, and Western Visayas. So, and all the other tourism offices. So they will be also showcasing yung mga delicacies nila. So may mga dadalhin din sila, Ma'am Gladys, no? So yun yung nakakatawa. Ang dami natin makikita all throughout the weekend. For us naman sa Palawan, ang dami na pwedeng makita ng mga turista, ng mga visitors natin. Sabi nga ni Chef Don, there will be days hosted by different regions. But for us here, who will be in SM all throughout those 3 days, may different performances, may different activities na gagawin yung mga regional offices. So, watch out for those. Tapos, all throughout the 19 to 21, we also have gathered a lot of gift certificates and raffles. So, mamimigay na maraming mga GC throughout those days. So, please invite everybody to join us kasi hindi lang kayo mag-attend, may mapapanalunan pa kayo.
Yun, so nakaka-excite, di ba? So, tutulungan niyo kami ma-promote yung CPTEX ngayong darating na Friday. So, meron pa po ba tayo na mga questions? Kung wala na po, ibibigay na natin yung panahon sa atin pong mga panelists to invite all our stakeholders sa ating constituents dito po sa Puerto Princesa. Ma'am, unahin na natin si Chef Don. Chef Don?
Yes, on behalf of the City Tourism Council, we're very grateful from the Department of Tourism for bringing the CPTEX here in Puerto Princesa, Palawan, and giving us the chance to host this very big event, no? And of course to showcase our tourism industry here in the province and in the city. We are appealing to everybody to help us invite and bring more people here at SM Puerto Princesa for the CPTEX this coming weekend. No, we will be experiencing a lot and we'll be seeing more performances and offerings from other provinces as well. Again, thank you very much, and please let us support this CPTEX 2024.
Thank you so much, Chef Don. Now si Sir Rick Raffles naman po as the President of PTC.
So again, for every Palawenyo, for everyone who's here, for everyone on your channels, join us this coming July 19 to 21. Experience the Philippines here in Puerto Princesa, here in SM Puerto Princesa. Join us this 19 to 21. Have fun with us, celebrate, and just be here and experience the Philippines. Thank you.
Thank you. And now po, the City Tourism Officer Puerto Princesa, Sir Toto Albior.
Yun lang siguro, no? I would like to invite everybody. Itong CPTEX natin, not only, although this held in Puerto Princesa, but mga presenter dito from different municipality of Palawan, and of course, kanina yung sasabi natin, the total is 43. No? Kaya napakagandang opportunity na makita rin natin kung anong meron sila. Kaya pasyalan natin, then mamili tayo para matikman natin yung mga produkto na sinisigurado namin na adadali nila ay yung kanilang best product sa bawat lugar. Kaya ito na yung chance, no, na makatikim tayo ng mga produkto nila at makita rin natin kung anong meron sila na pwede nating pasyalan in the future.
Yay! Thank you so much, Sir Toto. And now the Assistant Regional Director, Ma'am Gladys Quisea.
Yes, maraming salamat po. Please invite your followers and subscribers to visit us in the second Central Philippines Tourism Expo here in SM City, Puerto Princesa on July 19 to 21. Our secretary will be here, Secretary Cristina Garcia Frasco, together with Congressman Alvarez, with Governor Socrates, and of course the Mayor Byron po will be coming here in the opening ceremony of CPTEX. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you so much, everyone. Our friends from media, yung ating po mga social media content creators. Thank you so much.